Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm Wowcrendor, and I'm here to review Guild Wars 2, and I know a lot of you have been messaging me, being like, Wowcrendor, you can play Guild Wars 2? What do you think of Guild Wars 2? Well, Guild Wars 2! And so I pre-ordered it today. I wanted to pre-order it Friday so I could play beta the whole weekend, but they capped it. They didn't want more people buying it and getting into the beta. So today, I saw that it was reopened, and I was like, I bought it! I'm getting in, and I got in. And I heard a lot of other people talk about it. I watched Jesse play it, and I watched TB play it. I watched a few other people play it, and I asked Jesse, I was like, what do you think of the game? And he was like, the questing system isn't really new or hyped up like people have been saying it was. But he said it was a fun game, and he got a lot of people bashing him for that, and I thought, I want to find out for myself. And so I was really excited to get into the game, and so got into the game. I made a Char Mesmer, which is like a Beastman Taran type guy, except more, I don't know, it's less Taran, more, just look at the screen, you'll see. And a Mesmer is like a mage, but instead of like fire, it's more like arcanish abilities if I'm comparing this to WoW, which I'm gonna do because, you know, I'm frickin' Wowcrendor, even though I like calling it Wowcrendor, so it lets me not be focused on World of Warcraft. Anyway, I like to get off topic. Mesmer, I picked it because it was a very unique class compared to everything else. Like, there's the Ranger, which is like a hunter, and a Thief's a rogue, and there's the Warrior, and I thought, this seems more unique, so I picked it, and it was. You can make clones of yourself, and you can command the clones what to do. It's like the Shadow Form ability, or the Shadow Priest ability, where they get clones of themselves, and they go attack the mob, except instead of only having them attack, you actually can control them, and you can tell them to attack, you can have them to like go attack but they explode, or you can have them go attack but they daze the enemy, or stuff like that. So you control these clones, and then you also have shields and auras, and it's fun. I enjoyed playing the Mesmer class. And as you can see on screen right now, oh, I need some tea. There are these two NPCs talking. This bothered me. This really bothered me. Like, I'm sure a lot of people might like this interaction screen of these two characters. And it's okay, but the fact, I don't like that they're not looking at each other, I think. Like, what's going on? I don't know. Something bothers me. I don't know if it's that they're not looking at each other. It doesn't feel right to me. And I know a lot of people would be like, oh, who cares? But I don't know. It's little things like that are gonna pick at me and be like, ah! I don't know. I just picture goblins like poking me in the back, like, ah! More just random thoughts. Welcome to my brain. Anyway, I would change that differently. I'd at least make them look at each other. Moving on. The newbie area. The newbie area, it's a newbie area. I wasn't expecting, this groundbreaking stuff, but what I did enjoy was that it was very spontaneous questing. It wasn't linear, it wasn't like, go here, then you gotta go here, and you gotta go here, and you gotta go here. It was like, hey, go wherever you want and do the quests. And while I did enjoy that freedom to kind of just go wherever I wanted, it's still questing. It's still, go here and kill these things. Go over there and collect stuff. It's just, it makes you less aware of the fact that you're grinding. I think that's what it comes down to. It makes you less aware of the fact that you're grinding. And that's still a good thing, because that means it's making it less of a job and more fun. So I approve of it. I thought it was going to be like this groundbreaking thing, but if you think about it realistically, it would take a lot for a questing system to change. And I think it would possibly need to get rid of even like the leveling system in order for it to change. Like, do we really need the leveling system? Maybe we do, maybe we don't. Maybe there'll be an MMO that's like, hey, there's no more leveling. You gain stuff, but you don't gain levels. I don't know. Is that a possibility? I like to think about these things. But, I mean, it was fun. You had to go around, and you had to, for example, I had to gather this guy's mortar shells, and, you know, you gather a bunch of them, and then he's like, thanks. And I noticed that when you complete a quest, or, whatever, like you complete the zone of quests, they don't actually give you rewards, they let you buy from them? Is that, I think that, because whenever I completed a quest, I'd go to get my reward, but I think it automatically gives you the reward, and then you get to buy from that person that you helped. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. You can even look in this video, and I'm sure I tried to go complete my quest, and I was like, oh, what's happening? I can't complete it, or I already completed it, whatever. Anyway, then I tried PvP, and PvP is awesome. This game's PvP is so good. So good. They give you a pre-made character or whatever, like you get your character goes up in levels, you know what I mean, and the abilities you have for PvP are so much fun to use, and the combat is, I can't even describe. Like, you can tell that this game was made for PvP, and I think that alone is going to make, well, I already bought it, but I think that's going to make a lot of people buy it. And on top of that, it has no subscription fee. So, I mean, you're not really, you know, it's not like Star Wars, where you buy it and then it's like, oh, do I play Star Wars? Do I play WoW? I gotta choose which one I'm going to pay the subscription for. It's like Guild Wars 2, you pay once and it's like, oh, maybe I could have my WoW subscription, and after I raid, I could go PvP on Guild Wars 2. And I think that's actually what a lot of people might end up doing. And I don't know, it was fun. There's things like you can have finishing moves, because when somebody goes down, they can fight to get back up. This happens all the time, like during quests anyway, or quests and stuff. But you get killed and you're like, oh, fight to get back up, and you actually do damage when you're on the ground, and you know, it's a lot more fun than just you died. And then the enemy team can actually finish you. They can use F and it finishes the person. I don't know, I like the fact that I can jump on like roofs and all that type of stuff. Like right here, I'm like on this tent, or I don't know, what's it called? Railing tent? I don't know. I can't think of these things, but I like that. I like that the whole world is usable by the person. And the combat, you can also dodge people's attacks. Granted, I'm really bad, and I don't know if I was dodging attacks or just doing it for fun. I was like, hey, I'm gonna dodge attacks just because I can. Aw, yeah. But, and the one unique thing is every class can heal. And I remember hearing that a while ago, but it's cool that there's no healing class. It's, every class can heal. And I think that is also more focused on PvP. And I really think that's what they're trying to get at. I think they know that WoW is controlling the PvE content right now, and they're like, you know what WoW isn't the best at? PvP. And I bet we can take that over, since with regular Guild Wars, they had pretty good PvP. And so, if you're looking for PvP, I'd get this game. It's awesome. The questing and the PvE is, you know, it's what you think it is. But what I'm honestly gonna do, I don't get why I say so many things. I'm like, honestly, like, you know, honestly, like, you know, like, honestly, literally honest. Okay, that's a lot of people do that. where am I going? Where am I going with this? Oh yeah, I'll just give you what's my review on Guild Wars 2? I think it's awesome. Well, I bought it, the derp. I bought it, and I'm likely gonna play it for the PvP when I'm bored or maybe I'll do a raid in Pandaria or do some dailies, and then I'll be like, hey, I want to go PvP in Guild Wars 2 with people I know and friends, and it's fun. I think the PvP alone is gonna make this game, and that's my opinion. Okay? Okay. See ya!